Alright, in this demonstration I'm going to show you how to paint with light. It's one of the assignments that I have that allows students to kind of explore some weird things to do with photography. Kind of gets them motivated to try weird things. So this one is called Paint with Light. Alright, so you can set this up just about in any room. The only requirements are it has to have the ability in that room to turn off the lights to complete darkness. Okay, so that's the only thing, stipulation. You have to be in a room where there is absolutely no light. Studio, or there's another little area off the studio that you can use to do this. Another thing you got to watch is a video on how to set up the camera so it goes in remote control mode. So here I can click this button and click it again. If you've not watched this video, it is below this video in the description, or it's in the assignment too, so just in case you didn't miss that one. Alright, so we start out with the lights on. This is a very tricky thing to film as far as like how to do this. So let's try this out. Okay. And I kept it very simple. I got a glass. I'm going to go into live view on this one just to show you what I see. And what I'm going to do is the camera has to be on a tripod. And then I'm going to aim the camera at whatever there is on that table. It's in autofocus mode right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the button, and what that's going to do is autofocus it. Again, when I autofocus it by just simply clicking the shutter, you can see there's a green box that occurs around it. That means it's sharp in that area. Okay, I'll take you off the tripod. Now, with that, I can come over here and turn off autofocus very carefully. So I don't want to move the lens, I don't want to move anything, I want to simply come over here and turn the autofocus off. And what that allows me to do is when I go to click it, just like that, it doesn't focus because a camera can't focus in the dark. Sweet. If you were to change anything on this table, you would have to return it on autofocus, get a good autofocus, and turn it back off. Anytime you change the composition, that's what you would have to do. Alright, now you have to find yourself a flashlight. Anything that causes light can be used, so don't think that you could just use flashlights. You can use just about anything that causes light to happen. Be very inventive. I've seen over the years where students have used lamps that turn on and off. They've used color LEDs. They've used all kinds of crazy stuff. Lighters, anything. Anything that causes light to happen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shut the lights off. I got this shutter. I'm going to open the shutter. I'm going to play with the lighting, and then I'm going to close the shutter. So again, to open the shutter, click. To close the shutter, click. Between that time, I have the ability to do a lot of different weird stuff. And now what happens is, I'll hit play, and I'll try to zoom in on that screen. Again, tricky thing to... You can see a light beam appearing over the cup. Okay, magical light. Very cool. So, let's try that again. Cool. I'll hit play. And you can see the effect. Alright, and where we go with that is anyone's guess. I can just, okay, let me try it again. My arm is in the way, and the room is not completely dark yet. In order to make it so I can have the lights on a little bit more, I can change the aperture. So I'm going to show you how to change the aperture so you can have a little bit lit room and still do this exercise. To change the aperture, we can simply rotate this, and we're going to put it to something a little bit higher, like maybe a 13, and that'll give me a longer period of time that I can play with light. Okay, we'll try the exercise again, this time with the aperture. Set a little higher. I'll open the shutter. And you can see the effect. Now, again, you can paint with light in any situation. I just kept it very simple for this exercise. Please use this in any way, shape, or form to perform the exercise with a composition. Okay, a composition would be something in front of the camera, and you mess around with light. If it's just something simple like no movement of light, you miss the point of the exercise. But you can still do some crazy things. Alright, let's see where your imagination goes with it. I do have a couple examples in the assignment to show you what students in the past have done with this setup. So enjoy.